Hi people, I'm Annelia. Welcome back to my channel. Now that I'm back home in the Bahamas, I've been wanting to do another Speak Like a Bahamian video. Y'all seem to really love them, and I'm so appreciative for all of the support, all of the comments, and all of the likes that I get on those videos. Thank you guys so much. Y'all don't mind my TV leaning in the back. I was trying to prop it up and it wouldn't stand up properly without threatening to fall over. So it's just chilling, it's just leaning back. I gonna fix it eventually. Anyway, let's not waste no time. Let's hop right into this Speak Like a Bahamian video. Let's start simple. The first word, stir. Alright, Grammy. What is the Bahamian word for stir? Like we're gonna stir the pot.
You say stirry.
A Bahamian would say stirry. So for an example, let me use that in a sentence. Instead of saying go stir the pot, a Bahamian would say go stir that pot. This one, my boyfriend absolutely hates to hear this. The word is icing, like icing on the cake. A Bahamian would say icing in. You know, icing in on the cake. You icing in the cake now or later? Icing in. My boyfriend also hates this next word, and that is fishing in. Fishing in means to fish or fishing. So instead of saying I'm going fishing, we'd say
You going fishing in?
I don't know what it is. I don't know why he despises it so much, but he hates it. He hates it so much. Okay, this one. Oh, my mommy says this a lot, and I absolutely... Now, I'm the one who's despising it. My mommy says this, and it does something to my soul. The word is film. My mommy says film. I mean, that's a lot of Bahamians, but I'm just using my mommy as an example because she says it a lot. Film. You know film in that camera. Is there any film in the camera? The next one is diving for conch. Okay, so what does it mean when somebody say you're diving for conch?
That means when you're not and you're sleeping. That means when you're sleeping and your head going forward and backward, that means you're diving for conch. That's when you're nodding.
Oh, that means you diving, go that's when you drop asleep and your head go down and you catch yourself. You say we're diving for conch. Or you dozing, we say dozing.
Basically, that means when you're falling asleep. It means you're dozing off. 1 minute you're sitting in the chair, the next minute you're diving for conch. The next word, well, these are phrases. I don't know why I keep saying words. The next phrase is catch and fly.
Catch and fly is when you leave your mouth open and fly to fly in your mouth and things like that. That's where the catch and fly. When people sleeping, no, like they say, like you're catching nap, your mouth wide open, and then fly in your mouth. That's why they say caught catch and fly with your mouth drop open.
So catch and fly means that you're one of those people whose mouth just hangs open all the time. For instance, you could just be sitting there, just like when you're diving for conch, you're just sitting there, and then your mouth just... Close your mouth because you're catching fly. This is another phrase. You mainly hear older people say it, but younger people say it too. I say this sometimes. You see that gal there? My spirit don't take door, no.
When people say your spirit don't take you, if you see somebody and you just felt something funny about them, you have a different outlook about them. I mean, you don't have to say nothing to them, but just your feelings towards them.
Like you don't get a good feeling about them.
You have a good feelings about somebody, and you just by your spirit will tell you, just like you see somebody, for example, you like somebody, you don't like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like when you don't like somebody.
That basically means somebody just ain't feeling your vibe. Like you just give off negativity, you give off negative vibes, you come off as an evil, nasty person. You don't seem nice, you don't seem like you have good intentions. My spirit just don't take to you. There's something off about you. A lot of older people, they tend to have discernment, I guess you can say. So a lot of them, they tend to say, for a lot of people they meet for the first time, or even if they don't say it right away on the first meeting, they gonna let you know eventually that they spirit don't take to your girlfriend, they spirit don't take to your boyfriend, they spirit don't take to that gal over there, they spirit don't take to you because you's an evil soul. Next word, the number 3, as in 1, 2, 3. We say tree, like the tree outside. Can I have a number 3? So on to the next word. I'm sure we all remember a few years back, what the rapper name? Cardi B. I think she was at an award show or something. She got in a fight and she had a big knot on her head. In the Bahamas, we say kamoli bump. That's what it is. You get a big kamoli bump. That's a big kamoli bump, eh? Meaning that's a huge knot. Okay, what about a camoli bump?
Now you say commodity bump. A bump when like if you hit your head or something, or sometime when somebody hits you with a rock or something, or you slip down and you hit your head and a bump. If a bump come, we call it a commodity bump.
So, on to the next word. To roll your eyes. Y'all know I's a pro at this one, right? To roll your eyes, the way a Bahamian would say it is to cut your eye or cut eye. The next word, run hot. Run hot means you made somebody angry. You pissed them off. You pissed them off so bad, you run them hot. They run hot. What about run hot?
Well, like somebody make you mad. Boy, somebody then.
Somebody can threaten to run hot, meaning you may hear a Bahamian say, but I can run hot. That's them saying they about to get angry. Next word. Instead of saying coins, Bahamians say silvers. By the way, we stopped using pennies in the Bahamas, so now it literally is silvers only. Staying in the realm of money, instead of saying money, you may hear a Bahamian say coin. There's this saying that, I don't know if it's old now or not, but there was this saying where people used to be like, you could have anything you wanted in life once you get your coin. Or you could do anything in life once you get your coin. It's something. I haven't heard anybody say it in forever. So this one I really want to put out there, and this should have been in the first Speak Like a Bahamian video, because I realize, especially living in the States for school and all that stuff, I realize a lot of people will say Bahamian, which I get the logic because it's pronounced the Bahamas, so a lot of people think it's Bahamian. Some people say Bohemian. The way it's pronounced is Bahamian. I am a Bahamian, not a Bahamian and not a Bohemian. Just so we all know the correct pronunciation of it, it's Bahamian. On to the next word. A studio apartment in the Bahamas is called an efficiency. So, the next word, instead of saying abroad, or I know sometimes we may say stateside, or instead of saying America, instead of saying New York, Miami, Florida, wherever it is, whatever place a Bahamian is referring to, once it's not the Bahamas, you may hear a Bahamian say foreign. So instead of saying I'm going to America, you may hear a Bahamian say I going foreign. Or he foreign right now, meaning he's in a foreign country right now. The next word is boogaman. My Grammy loves to say this word. Papa have a different definition of boogaman than you do. What is a boogaman, Grammy?
I can't just live there like a June, so or then you type. Some boy was doing in your brain.
Well, Pokemon is something that was dead people, they call dead people and so forth. And the olden days people don't say ghost, they used to say Pokemon in the old days time when I was growing up. And that's in the olden days, the old people were saying the Pokemon can get you. Or if you go in the dark, the Pokemon can get you.
But Grammy is used Pokemon to describe ugly man.
Yeah. See, Pokemon these days, people call him drunkard and alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
If a man is alcoholic and a bum, they call him a boogerman.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. Who sleep on the side of the road and things and so forth. He's a boogerman.
Boogerman is basically an ugly man. Sometimes he can be a junta, which in the other video we covered what a junta was. A junta is a homeless person, a drugged out person living on the streets. And a boogerman could also just be a very ugly man who looks like a junta, so my Grammy likes to say this a lot. My Grammy likes to say stuff like, what I look like putting myself with an old booger man. So this next one. So my papa has this. I think y'all call it a cleft chin. Bahamian say, bongi chin. If y'all remember in the first Speak Like a Bahamian video, I told y'all bongi means booty, butt, your derriere. My grandfather has it. Mine isn't as defined as his. He really got the booty chin. But he handsome with his. My grandfather is a handsome man, okay? So it suits him. And he passed it on to a lot of his grandkids. Not all, but a lot. I mean, despite the word that we use, the booty chin or the bungy chin, we love it. We love it over here. Next word, disgusting. We do use the proper and the correct meaning of disgusting. We do use that in our vocabulary, but we also gave it an extra meaning. So in Bahamian terms, Disgusting can also just mean rude. Like, that's a disgusting little child, yeah? Meaning, that's a rude little child. Like, if your child is rude, they like to say your child disgusting. You's a disgusting little girl. You's a disgusting little boy. You ain't being have. You're disgusting. Remember, being have is another Bahamian word that we covered already. On to the next word. Okay, so these last few, they take a little more explaining. We say the out islands or the family islands. I kind of touched on this before, but I just wanted to go over it again. So when you hear a Bahamian say the out islands, the outer islands, or the family islands, they are referring to the lesser developed islands of the Bahamas. The Bahamas is an archipelago, which means it is a chain of islands or a group of islands. The Bahamas is made up of over 700 islands and keys. Not every single island and key is inhabited. You have the capital of the Bahamas, which is New Providence, but you may hear a lot of people say Nassau. Nassau is actually the city and New Providence is the island. And then you have Grand Bahama, which is home to the second city of the Bahamas, which is Freeport. Freeport is the name of the city. Grand Bahama is the name of the island. All the rest of the islands, we call them the family islands, the out islands, or the outer islands. These are the islands that are less developed. These are the islands that don't have a city on them. These are the islands that have like mostly sand, sun, sea, and bush. It's not a city like it's nature. And I mean, because people live there, of course you have roads, you have houses, you have the necessities, you have stores and stuff, but it's not developed. So if you're looking for island / city life, you'd go to probably New Providence or Grand Bahama. If you're really looking for that island life type of vibe, you might want to go to the family islands. And then last but not least, we have the Chickcharney. So the Chickcharney is basically like this legend, I guess, is like the scary thing you tell kids about, like you better go to sleep before the Chickcharney comes and eats you. You know, I would never tell my kids that, but essentially the Chickcharney is like a overgrown owl / human thing, right? It's not real. It's not. Despite what people say, it's not real.
What about Chickcharney?
We use a Chickcharney, and many is going to be say Chim Chim.
Really?
Chim Chim.
Chim.
Little Chim, the little boy, we call him Chim.
You ever see Chickcharney?
Around the Andros area.
You see Chickcharney before?
I believe so.
I thought they say Chickcharney only in Andros.
Yeah, well, I used to go to Andros every year. My mother's from Andros, my daddy's from Andros. My mother's born in First Creek, Andros. My daddy's born in the Bluff, Andros. Anytime school closed, we go Andros for 3 weeks of the year.
Oh.
Every year.
I had to bring something up on Google that I'm going to read to you all really quick. This is what they said about the Chickcharney. We say Chickcharney. That's how we pronounce it, Chickcharney, because ours don't exist. So on this thing in Google, they basically say the Chickcharney is in Andros only. They said it's have an appearance like an owl and described as being around 3 feet tall, covered with fine feathers that resemble fur. It's said to have 3 fingers, 3 toes, and large piercing red eyes situated on a head that allegedly has the ability to turn nearly 360 degrees. There's mention of a tail. Yeah, they say Chickcharneys feature heavily in the folklore of Andros, where they are said to be humanoid creatures that merely resemble birds rather than actual birds. And they're known to be mischievous and quite aggressive. And they said that the Chickcharney is especially offended. It is said that the creature will violently and forcibly twist the person's neck all the way around. Okay, that is aggressive. But yeah, that's what they say about the Chickcharney. So that is all the words that I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.